Hey guys, it's me, Meow. Here we are back in the Wand of Wishing. Anyway, if you notice here where I bought the weapons from before, and the armor and everything, if you go down here, let's go and shoot those. But if you go over here, all the way down, you'll see another Petpet. Now, you notice that right when you came in here, we actually opened one of those little boxes, and we actually got another item. Let's see, which is it? Something that's over to the left. Ah, here we are, a hairy drumstick. If you drop one of those, just walk over here, wait for it. Come on. Yes. Alright, just gonna go behind you real quick. And pick it up. There we go. Now, if you go down here as well. Ooh, a fiery hatchet. Nice. That'll be very nice, actually. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and use that real quick. Flip that around here. So this will essentially give me 7 to 11 damage. Pretty nice. And it's a fire alignment, so that's quite awesome. That'll probably be better than this thing right here. So let's equip that. Also looks cooler too. I guess now I can sell this thing. Hey, that works. Thing looks pretty awesome too. Look at that. Look how fast it attacks as well. Pretty awesome. Now, if you're wondering about that moach and what it actually does for your actual stats, let's go ahead and head over there real quick. If you use that, let's unequip and re-equip. It gives you 1 intelligence and 1 agility, so it also increases your SP. But if you're not using magic, it doesn't really matter. I still think the Brigaby is probably the best one we actually have so far. But it's not going to be for very much longer, so I don't have to actually stick with this thing for too much longer. But whatever. Now I can finally continue on our quest. So we want to go from here. Actually go down over here to the very back corner. Head down here. Let's just break these down too while we're at it. I don't think I've actually shown off this area here. Yeah, clearly I haven't because it's, completely blocked off. Let's see if there's anything in these jars over here. Now if you go over here and turn yourself around, let's see, where am I? Ah, this is where you want to go, right here. Well, actually, no, not quite yet. But there's some more boxes here, so that's that. I guess if we get the health potion, wouldn't help at all. I mean, I only have 1 health potion now, so hooray! I have that and bless. I guess combination I can actually do something. Another barrel over here, another hairy drumstick in case you need it, which you don't. You can go behind here, and you can actually see a chest and a door you cannot reach. Don't worry about that, you cannot actually reach there yet, so don't worry about that. Let's just break this down. And we got a club, which you can sell for something later, but not right now. Don't even worry about talking to those guys. Most of those guys don't really have anything really useful to say whatsoever, but whatever. So that's pretty much all there is over here. So now if you go over here, you'll see like a little area here that's light. If we talk to this guy, actually let's break these down first. Hey, some NP, why not? What do you have to say? It is a great honor to have you among us. So few pilgrims come now, for the journey is difficult. And few have interest in moldy old scrolls or a babbling of ancient monks. As lonely as it is, it can sometime be, however, we are content. The peace allows us to study and reflect upon the many mysteries of Meow. Yes, praise be to Meow, for peace is the most sacred treasure left behind for us. So you're waiting of an impending attack. Well, it is difficult to believe. There's a strange feeling in the air tonight. The jungle has gone silent. What? What was that noise? Unfortunately, we know nothing of either this werehond or his wand. I'm afraid your journey has been in vain. Rah! By the pals of Meow, what's going on? What is going on there in the left? That doesn't look right at all. Yeah. You're a genius, boss. We've easily taken this monastery. Let the boys have their loot. Our goal must be in that tower. Yeah, boss, right behind you. The Werehand has broken into the Chamber of Seals. That's where we keep secret devices and ancient artifacts left behind by the Founder. Why, he must be seeking the Founder if he's breaking in there. Of course, that makes sense. If the Werehand has a wand, he may also seek its first wielder for answers to its usage. So it seems that we should have heeded your warning, but it is too late, for the bandits are everywhere inside. We have forgotten how to fight after so many years of peace. Please, help us drive off the bandits. If you defeat their leader, the rest will flee. Alright. So, now we go over here and talk to this person here. Oh no, when the bandits came I got scared and ran away from my post. I should have stayed. As I was coming over, I looked back, and there were the bandits stealing from the sacred bowl. Yes, well, there's sacred incense in there, and I was supposed to keep watch over it, and now I failed. I am not strong enough to defeat the thieves, but you look like you are. Please help me by defeating the thieves. Once they are unconscious, I'm sure they'll drop the incense. Will you find them? They could be running amok anywhere in the monastery. Will you help me? Sure. Alright, so there are actually 3 of them. Let's just go ahead and kill all these guys here. Hey, look, we got our first incense stick right there, so that's kind of nice. But there's still 2 more to go, and there's still a lot more bandits where that came from. Like, over here, I think there should be 1. Nope, there's not. But there are tons of bandits. We actually go over here into the actual main area. 2 right here. Like, you kill in 2 swipes here. Man, you actually have... Hey, look, another incense stick. And we got the small health potion. And, that's it. Different colored robe than what we saw in the cutscene, but whatever. Maybe it's a different person entirely. Maybe he has another victim. Hey, look, we have all 3 incense sticks now, but let's just go around here and actually defeat all the other guys while we're at it. Pick up some actual stuff from them, too. Won't hurt. You are not going to break in there. I will destroy you with my blade of fire. Yeah, you can do some pretty good work on these guys now. You can pretty much take them down pretty nicely. But they're going to have a little trick up their sleeve later that's going to be kind of annoying to deal with. But we'll get there when the time comes. Is there anyone else? Yep, over here. You can't actually buy anything from shops or sell anything right now because since the villains overrun everything, they pretty much went ahead and hid and tried to protect themselves. So yeah, you're going to have to not be able to do anything right now. Just deal with it. Let's see. Aha. Ah, yes, these guys here. They start actually dropping. Wow, okay. You died as soon as I walked in there. That's interesting. And now you will both die. Hey, gain some good NP here. And, well, I guess the guy who was throwing grenades actually switched to a melee weapon. Alright, whatever. I was gonna try to switch up to my bow, but I guess not. Alright, so once you're done with that, let's go ahead and head back over here. Since all the villains are now defeated, for the most part. Just head over here, talk to this person again. Please find it and recover all 3 sticks of incense as soon as you can. You've done it! Yes, you've recovered all 3 incense sticks, and I can't thank you enough. You are a true warrior, and I don't have any... Wait! I have just the thing to give you. Yes, this battle spoon is a truly unique weapon. I hope it's useful, though. I hope you never have to use it. Thank you again for all that you've done. May the luck of Meow stay with you on your travels. The attack spoon is a very interesting weapon. See, Neopets is known for having some really powerful weapons in the form of very ordinary, stupid objects. For example, the most powerful item in all of Neopets is actually a super attack P. It is literally a P with a cape attached to it, and at this point it's been duped about 2,000 times while Neopets trying to fix the glitch after the... Anyway, the Battle Spoon does melee of 4 to 12. So it doesn't do quite as much as it doesn't do the minimum as much as the Flaming Hatchet, which does 7 to 11. But it still does a mighty chunk of damage, which is still more powerful than any item you could actually buy, so it's actually even more powerful than this thing here. So technically, if you want, you can actually just skip the Jagged Sword and go straight to the Battle Spoon, because you will get that right after you get the 3 incense. But whatever, I have a Flaming Hatchet anyway, so I don't care. This thing looks awesome. I plan to keep using it. And of course, there's some more guys guarding a place where the Werehand actually went to. Nothing really all to worry about, though. You can take them out pretty easily, so you were whipping through them before quite easily. You know what? I'm not going to be near that. Yeah, those grenades could also hurt them as well. So it's not just it only hurts you. It also could hurt them. And there's physics there, actually launching those arrows over to that direction. Any enemies behind here? Nope. Let's actually enter in the Chamber of Seals. Haha, now you're stuck, bandits. That's what you get for messing with the followers of Meow. Just wait until the abbot sends down Toiger to take care of. Uh-oh. Yikes. Praise great Meow. I thought I was here all alone down here. The bandits have located the Founder's device, but closed the main path to it. They destroyed the hallways behind them. There may be a second way to get to the view portal, but we've got to unseal a number of doors before we could get there. I think the first door is in the scriptorium. It has a tree symbol inscribed on it. Let me know when you've got it open. Alright, let's break this down here. Now, the reason why that door opened when you touched it was because when you hit these kind of things here, it actually opens the doors. So that's how I was actually able to open the door when he was actually backing away from the guy. But either way, that's going to take him on there. He was about to throw a grenade, but since I got really close to him, run away! You know what, I'm just going to switch over to my flaming sword here. The arrow is great for actually taking out enemies from afar, but when they're throwing grenades, it's kind of pointless because, well, you could probably do a quicker job taking them out this way. And if you get near them, they're not going to be using any, long-range weapons. Kind of like when I'm near them, I'm not going to be using any long-range weapons either. It only makes sense. So if you go in here, instead of continuing to go forward, you'll actually see a switch here you can open up, but you try to go over to it, you can't do anything. So it's actually blocked off. In the same sense, there's this little shelf here, but you have to actually just continue on further. You can't go in there and do anything in there yet. But you could actually avoid these guys here with their grenades. Just be careful. Alright. You want to run away? Yeah, those grenades are kind of annoying to deal with even if you've seen them for the first time. I actually kind of underestimated them at first, but they do a lot of damage. They could do probably, if you're real close to them, they could do about 15 damage to you, which is a huge chunk, honestly. Anyway, here you'll get History of Petteria Volume 3. You can't actually read it in case you're wondering, and so therefore I can't read it, I'm not going to. But let's go and wipe out these enemies here first before we go any further. Going over here, anything? Anything in here? Nope, guess not. But you go here, and then you're blocked off to that door. You can't do anything about. So let's actually head back to where that bookshelf was that I showed you, and move on from there. Now we have that book. Let's move over here. And if you go to this little bookshelf here, examine bookshelf. Looks as though the History of Petteria Volume 3 will fit on the bookshelf. And thus the bookshelf moves back and leads to another secret room here back there. Let's get that little health potion there and then move this statue. Grab that. You need to pull it all the way over here. Quite a distance you have to actually pull this thing, but hey, whatever. Let's go ahead and push it this way. Oh, gotta move it away from that table. Almost there. We are so close. I could sense it. I could sense how close we are. It's only a matter of time now. Just give it time. Wait for it. Wait for it. Push it on there. And voila. Now we can enter in here. Hit this switch. And now that door opens up for us. Entering the scriptorium. So let's break down this stuff here, see if there's anything in here that can catch my interest. Doesn't look like anything so far. Some NP, so that's like 21 NP, not really much of anything, but they add up. Every NP counts. So anyway, we can break these down too. Anything in here? Nope. Alright. I'm pretty much gonna end it off now as soon as I reach a save point, if I could find one. I know there's actually like a totem somewhere around here. Let's see, there has to be one somewhere around here, anywhere. Any place? Really? Come on. I know there's one. Nope. Alright. Eh, whatever. Let's do this part here. Break down that little urn. I think that's an urn, or just a little water jug. That probably makes more sense. But if you touch that little switch there, then it actually opens up that room behind the Meow Claps that was standing there. Anything in here? Just more NP. Hey, anything helps. If I get more NP, I'm very happy. Break this down here. Another small health potion. Didn't even have to use Bless yet, so that's always a nice thing. And here we are back out at the main hall again. Well, kind of. Now if you go back out this way, well, that just leads back out to the monastery. Don't worry about that. So break all this extra stuff here. Here is actually like a broken door. But next time in Neopets Petpet Adventures The Wand of Wishing, I'll be heading inside here further into the monastery, or not the monastery, the Chamber of Seals, there we go, and continue on. So, see you guys next time.